guys, it's Bryn and I am doing another makeup video this week. I know it's a little bit of an overkill, but last week's makeup video, a little not really a makeup video. So I wanted to do a serious makeup tutorial for you, except this isn't a makeup tutorial, it's more like a get ready with me, which I'm not totally sure about the difference, but I'm gonna call it a get ready with me, not a tutorial, because a tutorial implies that I know what I'm doing, and I have no idea what I'm doing. So basically, if you're new here, when I do a get ready with me, I like to try new products because I feel like it makes it a little more fun when I'm like using some of my favorite things, but also trying a bunch of different things. And the one exciting thing that I tried in this video was the Morphe Kathleen Lights eyeshadow palette. Can we just admire this for a moment? It is so fall, it is so pretty, and I'm not going to tell you about my feelings about it because you'll have to wait and actually watch the video to find that out, but I think you can probably guess how I reacted to this palette. But yeah, I am trying a bunch of new products in this video, so I hope you enjoy it, and I really like how this turns out, and if you did too, keep watching, and I hope you enjoy it. Hey guys, so first things first, we are going to start off with a new product that I have not yet tried, and this is the NYX Angel Veil Skin Perfecting Primer. Kathleen Lights talks about this primer all the goddamn time, and apparently it's very similar to the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer, and right now it feels a little bit thicker than that, but it has a very similar like smoothing feel to it. Like I feel like it's just gonna smooth out like all the texture. I mean, so far I like the feel of this. I don't know how it's gonna look, you know, with foundation, but I will in the description leave like a more in-depth description of how I feel about these products, just like how I feel they wear throughout the day, or after using them a little bit more, I will tell you in the description if my feelings change or if they're still the same, etc. So then I'm gonna go in with my trusty Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water that I love so much. Then we're gonna let that dry, dry. Okay, so this next thing is not technically new. I have tried this before, but I have not used it on camera. I have not mentioned it on camera. I don't think any of you know that I have used this product, so I feel like it's okay to use in this video to kind of tell you my feelings about it. And this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundation. I have two colors because I ordered them online before they actually came out in store, and I didn't know what my shade would be, so I have the shades Ivory and Natural, and Ivory is too light and Natural is too dark, so I have to wear both of them. And the reason I wanted to use this is because I really wanted to talk about it. I feel like this has gotten such negative reviews. I just wanted to like clarify my thoughts about it. I don't think it's my favorite foundation that I've ever used in my entire life, but I don't think it's anywhere near as bad as people have been saying it is. One important thing about this foundation is you have to have the right brush. Like I tried to use it with a beauty blender. I tried to use it with like a Sigma, what is it, like the flat top kabuki brush or something, and it does not work. Like this foundation with other tools just does not work. This Morphe M439 brush is a dream with this foundation. Like it blends it out so much better than any other foundation brush. So I think that's just key to this foundation, is one, finding the right brush, and two, if you have dry skin, like don't even bother with this foundation. It is 100% made for oily skin and like oily skin alone, but the reason I love it is because it gives like a very natural look. It's not matte, but it's not shiny either. Like it just gives a very natural finish. All right, so now I'm gonna go in with my concealer. Nothing new. It's the Maybelline, what is it? Maybelline Fit Me something something in light. And I have so many like zits and acne scars as per usual. So this concealer pretty much goes everywhere. Of course, I got a cat hair on my face. How do I get it off? All right, that's one way. And now I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundation, but this is a contour color in the shade Fawn, and I would totally recommend this whether you have dry skin or oily skin. It is like a bomb contour stick. And then I just go in with this e.l.f. brush and just blend it out. I would just like to point out that my contour looks insanely better in the mirror than it does in the camera. So if you're watching this and I look a little crazy, it does not look that crazy in my mirror, I swear. Now I'm going to go in with my love, the Too Faced Born This Way Naturally Radiant Concealer. I had no idea that's what it was called. I love to use this on the places where I highlight and like under my eyes, and I also use it just to kind of like clean up my contour a little bit, which is why I do that first. I'm not totally sure why I do a little like flower cactus on the top of my forehead, but I always do it. I don't know why. And I'm also just gonna take this and like do one of those. And then I'm just gonna use the same brush. I've been using it for everything lately. And now that I look crazy, like chiseled and highlighted, and I kind of look like a statue, I'm just gonna set that with powder. And I'm going to be trying something new. This is the RCMA No Color Powder, and I am so excited to try this. So I'm just gonna like casually just like straight up dip it in there. And I'm just gonna like jump right in. I'm just gonna bake a little bit in the places where I know I get oily throughout the day. So I'm just gonna use the same brush, but just like go hard. So once you officially look crazy, you can move on to your eyebrows. I'm still using the Anastasia Brow Wiz. There's nothing new in this department. Hold up, coffee break. Okay, my brows are giving me such a hard time today, but I give up. I'm done. All right, now I'm just going to brush away the powder, and holy crap, it is everywhere. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this powder and like try to set the rest of my face like as lightly as I can. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia Contour Kit. This is like, when did I become such an ABH whore? And I'm gonna go in with this middle contour shade, which is also called Fawn. I'm just going to like deepen this up a little bit because I'm not gonna use bronzer. I know, so crazy. Then I think actually I don't want like too intense of a highlight either, so I'm just gonna take this shade that I have no idea what it's called. I'm just gonna use that like as a very light highlight. I am too excited to use the Morphe and Kathleen Lights eyeshadow palette, which is the whole reason I did this video. I don't know exactly what I want to do with it yet, but I think I'm gonna kind of copy what Kathleen Lights did on her tutorial, but just change it up a tiny bit. With a fluffy brush, I'm gonna go in with this like light brown warm shade and just put that in my crease. Okay, and next for a crease shade, I'm going to use this really pretty like mauve-y pink color and just put that also in my crease, but like a little bit lower than the one we just did. And then I'm going to take this even darker like purpley pink mauve color and put that mostly in the outer corners and maybe blend it up a tiny bit. I totally know what I'm doing. Just going back in with that first like warm light brown shade and just like blending this out a little better. Okay, so now I'm gonna switch gears a little bit and go in with this like dark emerald green shade and put that all over my lid. Then I'm gonna try and like blend it out into the purple shades a little bit better. It's getting like slightly messy and I'm a little nervous. Just going back in with like the first like purpley shade. And again, just like keeping up with the blending. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with this like shimmery taupe shade and put it over top of the green, because in all that blending, like a lot of the shimmer went away and I want it to be a little more on like the gold side than like the green side. And then lastly, I'm just gonna take this more gold shade and focus that on like the inner part of my eyelid just to like bring a little more like lighter light to it. And then lastly, I'm just gonna take this lightest shimmery shade and put that in the inner corners. Dang, that is bright. I don't know that I've ever seen an inner corner highlight that intense. And then on the same pencil brush, I think I'm just gonna take this light pink color. Then I'm gonna take this light brown color and kind of like blend that out too. I'm gonna put this highlight shade under my brow bone as well. Okay, so yeah, this is like a pretty intense eyeshadow look for me, but I wanted to like actually get a sense of how these eyeshadows worked, and they blend so well. I was really sloppy with it, and I think it still turned out okay. So, do you guys like it? Let me know in the comments. So now I'm just going to curl my eyelashes. And I'm not gonna bother with like eyeliner or anything because I feel like this look is like dark enough for me that I'm just good with this. But I am gonna try a new mascara, and it is the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara that I got like a tiny little sample of. And yeah, we're gonna test this out. So far I really like it, but I am gonna go in with a second coat to give it like a little more volume, but I like the lengthening effect of it a lot, and I feel like it's really good. I really like it. Okay, and then lastly, I am trying a new lip product. This is the Tarteist Lip Paint in the color Choker. I like that. And it's basically like a brown color, which I have never tried in my life. It makes me kind of nervous, but it matches the eyes pretty well. Whoa, that is minty. Okay, so I was so messy with this lip product. It's like totally uneven, but I really like the color. I think it's really pretty. I really like it with the eyeshadow. The only thing that's worrying me is it's not drying down, and I feel like my actual lip color is like peeking through it. Like it's not extremely like opaque. Is that the word? But yeah, you guys, that is this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had fun. I love doing get ready with me's, and I love trying new products on camera with you. I feel like it's just that much more fun because you get like my genuine first reaction, and I like that. I think that's interesting. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to come back next week. I will have another one. It will not be another makeup video, I promise. I feel so insanely fall right now. I hope you're feeling fall too, and I will see you next time with another video. Bye!